Here we go again, back with stage 18 of the Tour de France from Saint-Langier to Megève. 16-kilometer mountain time trial. Start up pretty flat, have a really steep bit around between the first and second time check, then flattens out a bit again, still upwards of course, then a little steep section after the third time check, and then downhill to the finish line. Time for about the 30:17, of course one of the worst time trial riders of all the favorites. PO 29 minutes is a great time, but I'm going to do it, but they of course want to at least keep it in my own hands whether I lose or win the yellow jersey. So let's get into the stage here. All white conditions, so not exactly terrible. Okay, of course last ride on the ramp since I'm in yellow jersey, so there's no one starting behind me. Always a nice little fact. 71, of course. Just holding the speeder in here. I think that's the best I can do. I don't know, I haven't played the stage before, so I don't know if there's any places where you have to go slower, or at least you can use the control of course on time trials, otherwise I could have just kept a little bit slower than max speed, and that probably would have helped me a bit. But the first time check is just flat road, so just about cutting these perfectly. 5:23. I can see my time here is like, if I get down to in like 4:50 or something like that, then I know I probably should have gone full speed there. But for now it's still 5 kilometers. Oh, that's to the second time check I think. Let's see here, 5:23 at the bottom of the climb. Let's see what we get. Little corner around here. I hope I can take it without braking, honestly. Can I do that? I actually could. Let's see here, 5:23. We're going to get around 5:23 as well, so I think we can just keep our pedal to the metal for the rest of this. 5:23 exactly. Actually, again, I'm looking at the time. I know you can't see it right now, but it is 5:23 exactly. So same time so far. Fastest at this point is 5:14 km per hour. My own teammate actually is looking pretty nice for maybe a stage win here. This is the steepest section of over 10% at many points here, especially around the corners. It gets up to like 11-12% at some points. You can see 14:27 is the next. Once we get up the top here of the steep part and flattens out a little bit down to like 5-6%, probably not exactly flat, but way more flat than this at least. This is called Côte de Domancy, 2.5 kilometer long section here, 9.5 in average. Okay, you can see the time check. I think it's around the next corner here. So far the finish flag is behind my Indy bar, which is not a good sign. It means I probably had to slow down at one point. I think my time here should be good, probably around the top of the leaderboard, but then I'll have to slow down, and the time at the third checkpoint will probably be pretty poor. So not exactly happy about the time check. I don't think my manager is either, because I'm going way too fast up these corners at the moment. 14:27. Let's see, the time check is up there. Maybe not actually that bad. Maybe this is what I'm supposed to do. I'm thinking 13:56 I think it was. So at least a pretty good time. Not near the top row, and Dennis and Richie Porter are the best riders so far. Dumoulin, Chapeau is actually Girard. So Jean-Christophe Perrault is actually 4th so far, so he's looking pretty good for a good place here on this stage. Right now I'm just keeping the pedal to the metal here, caning as much as possible here. And if I have to at some point I'll slow down a lot as well. But for now we're going full speed ahead. I know we're not going to catch anybody ahead of us, because I'm pretty sure you can't actually catch anybody in this game. I haven't tried it. Maybe I should try to set something up where I have a really weak peloton against me, then have like Froome and like a really bad time trial finishing second on the stage. The next stage will be a time trial, and I can have a strong time trial I think in first, and see if I can catch a rider ahead of me. Probably won't happen, but it could be a pretty interesting experiment to see if it actually is possible to catch another rider in time trials in Tour de France 2016 on console. I know you can on PC of course. Done that plenty of times before. I know that's not that far to the top now, but I also know I have pretty much no Indy left. I think I'll hit the brakes a bit more once we get to the third checkpoint. Yeah, I just want to get through the third to see my time here and see what a good time I have, because then I can actually be happy about this, even though I know I'm going to blow up. I know I just have to get to the top of this climb, but I don't have enough energy to do so. At least at full speed I don't have enough energy to do so. 23, 25. And now we're slowing down a lot here. Let's see what we can do. It's hard to... You have to hold your hand steady. You can't just use control and just auto through. You have to keep this pace all the time here. Just have to get up to the top here. This is the last corner, and then it goes uphill like a little S section, I believe. I played this stage already in Pro Cycling Manager, so I know kind of the profile of the stage, or at least the corners in my head. There's the left here and then the right, then it's a small little hill, small little bit more upwards, and then it's downwards, where I hopefully can use some aerodynamic skills. I can't really go full speed. I know I have my red bar. Using a bit of aerodynamics here. I don't know, do I even gain energy back? No, I don't. I knew it. I knew I messed up by doing this. This is really bad, because now I have to get through all of this here without actually having any energy left here. I know it's only like 300 meters. Okay, it actually ended up working out for me. I beat my time by over 20 seconds, I think like 30 seconds, so this ended up actually being much better. Just panicking a bit, because I thought it was a flat, like a kilometer of flat road at the end, but that wasn't so good for me. So the stands ended up being won by Richie Port, ahead of Tom Dumoulin, Rohan Dennis, Kienga, Jørgen Thomas, Chusong, Christophe Perrault. Gilles Van Gardner finished in 8th, Froome beating Contador with 4 seconds here of the favorites. Let's see, whereas Quintana in 12th had a bad day, otherwise he probably would have been up there as well. Nibali here lost a bit of time to Contador. I think Contador might have overtaken Nibali again for 4th place. Is it 3rd now? I think it's 3rd they're battling for. Bardet, where is Bardet? He's down here. Lost 57 seconds, so lost about a minute or so to Froome and the other favorites up here. It was really close between 1st and 9th, only 5 seconds on a mountain time trial. I don't think we'll see that real life, but really close times here at least. Tomorrow is the same to last mountain stage in France again, of course. Yeah, this was all also in France, but pretty interesting stage as well. Looking at new overall standings, we can see Contador overtaking Nibali, only 3 seconds between them. Still have a strong gap to Froome. I don't think I'm going to lose 6 minutes the next 2 stages. So we're looking good right now for Yellow Jersey. Hope you guys enjoyed this time trial, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for stage 19 of the Tour de France. Goodbye.